Hello and welcome. My name is Katie Powell and I'm a university teacher working at the School of Health and Related Research, or SHAR, here at the University of Sheffield.
And my name's Dan Smith, and I'm one of two learning technologists in the school. Through the use of technology, we're working to help design our open learning courses and support the delivery of them.
So, thank you for signing up for our massive open online courses. We're really looking forward to delivering these exciting new courses. Before we get going though, there's one or two things we'd like to run through with you.
First of all, registration. Please make sure you are fully registered for the MOOC. You should have had an email to confirm that you're actually registered. If in doubt, just try re-enrolling. Course Sites is the name of the platform on which the MOOC will be running. Once you have registered, you'll be able to log in via www.coursesites.com, and you should be able to access the homepage for the MOOC, which currently just has our welcome message on it. More content will appear once the MOOC begins. So now, the ground rules. When the MOOC starts, you will have to log in and there'll be a link on the left-hand menu called MOOC Content. If you click on this, you'll be able to, first of all, be able to read through a number of rules about etiquette. These rules are in place to ensure that everybody has a really enjoyable experience on a MOOC, so please do read them as they will help you to get the most out of the MOOC.
Secondly, it's really great that you've decided to participate in such an exciting new project, and because it's so new, it's really important that we gather as much information as possible about the people who have signed up on our courses. So we want to collect some basic information, things like whereabouts you are in the world, your age, and why you've decided to join us on this MOOC. And for this reason, we hope you won't mind giving permission for us, the MOOC tutors, to use your anonymised personal data for demographic analysis. And this is going to help us improve our future MOOCs, I think. We'd also like to keep a track of what happens online throughout the course of the MOOC, mainly to see how many people complete the course. So under the same MOOC content area that Dan mentioned, there are a couple of questions to complete about our monitoring and evaluation. One of the most exciting things about our MOOCs is the discussion that we're anticipating between everybody who's signed up. And because the MOOCs cover really important global issues, we'd like to take your contributions, so things that happen on our discussion boards, for example, and use them in furthering information about the particular fields that the MOOCs explore. This, of course, will also all be anonymous. So, to enable full participation in our MOOCs, we need to ensure that everybody has agreed to these rules prior to commencing on the course. So what we'd like you to do is please tick the Mark Reviewed button under that same MOOC content area to let us know whether or not you agree to this.
And once you've clicked that Mark Review button and stated whether or not you'll be willing to take part in the evaluation, please log out, and when you log back in, you should be able to access the first week's materials under the MOOC content section. Now, some more information about the courses. The course content is divided up into weekly sections, released to you 1 week at a time. Each week will follow a similar structure. We will outline each week's learning objectives first of all, then there will be a short introductory video to the week from the MOOC tutors. There will then be a collection of guided reading, some self-assessments and some other resources to work through. After working through all these materials, we'll pose you with a weekly question or two, which we'll ask you to answer using your blog in Course Sites. Now your blog will always be available by clicking on the left-hand menu on the item called Group Blog. Due to the large numbers signing up for these MOOCs, we're using smaller groups for the blog work, containing a maximum of 50 people in each. We'll attempt to create the groups whereby the people in them provide a rich and diverse experience just based on the backgrounds of each of the people in that particular group. We'll expect you all to create a new blog post each week and to read other people's blogs and comment on them wherever you feel appropriate. We're hoping that you already have a webcam, and well, those of you that do have a webcam will consider posting video messages on your blog as well. You can, of course, if you don't have a webcam, simply post a written message if you prefer.
We're going to finish each week on our MOOC course by running an hour-long live webinar. And the tutors will reflect in this webinar on the learning that's happened throughout the week. We'll refer to interesting posts and comments that have been posted by you, the students, and we'll also address any questions that have come up during the week. And finally, we'll talk briefly about what's in store for the following week.
Throughout each MOOC, we'll also be encouraging you to tweet using the MOOCs hashtags. There's a Twitter feed which is going to be embedded in the homepage, and the designated hashtags will be there to encourage you to use on every tweet will be provided on that homepage. If you don't already have a Twitter account and want to join in with the tweeting, please register for an account at www.twitter.com.
So, we look forward to learning with you soon.